A person could be like, oh, I'm going to help you. And they help you, but they're gaining something from it. Like, oh, well, I help you open this. Not even forget the business. I help you clean your house, but you got to take me to. No, no, that ain't going to work. Push that back. Um, Let me see. Let's say, because I know, I don't know, but I know a little bit. A lot of people out here like the, what's the term they use now in these days? Hit licks. Do I personally really know what hit licks mean? No. But I didn't heard the term, so I'm assuming it got something to do with getting some type of money. I didn't heard stories where a person be like, oh, I used to hit licks with bro and bro cheated me. And it's like, what? And, they'll break it down. Like, I used to, you know, we used to find ways to get some type of money. And we were supposed to split it down the middle, but he cheated me. And I go, who idea was it to go hit this lick, whatever the word is? Who idea was it to go do that? And he'd be like, oh, it was his. So wait. It took two of y'all to go get this money. And he told you that y'all was going to split it down the middle, right? He like, yeah. Right. So you the dummy. Well, what do you mean? First off, let me explain something to you. If a person come to me and tell me I gotta wait for us to make some money, but oh no, they come to me and say I gotta wait for us to make some money, and not only do I gotta wait for us to make some money, but we gonna split it down the middle. I'm like, okay, cool. So let me hear what you're talking about. I'm gonna actually sit down and listen to what this person's saying and read between the lines, because that person is the one who needs the money. That person just involved you because they didn't want to do it by themselves. So they need somebody to fall it back on if they getting caught. Y'all ain't hear me. Excuse me. Y'all ain't hear me. That person, I'm going to say it again because I don't think y'all heard what I just said. Because now, you know what? Y'all playing with me. That person needs the money. You don't need the money. I mean, you can use it, but you don't need it. So therefore, splitting it down the middle was never the plan. And you know why it was never the plan? Because that person really needs that money. That's the only reason that person said, oh, let's go hit this lick. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't meant for you to get half. It was only meant for you to get whatever he wanted to give you. So therefore, you could have been a lookout. You could have been just somebody that's there. He don't want you there to get the money with him. He needs somebody to take the fall for him. Hey, bro, we get caught by the police. You gonna tell him it was you? I'm sorry, hell no. No, I'm not. You know why? Let me break this down for you. You out having fun, taking care of your kids, while I'm in jail looking stupid and my family and my kids trying to figure out where I'm at? No, thank you. Take the rap. I didn't take the money. You took the money. Why would I take the... First of all, why would we be getting caught? What is it that you're going to do, the reason why we should be getting caught? Because should none of us be getting caught doing nothing if you the one that told... First of all, let me break this down for y'all real quick. Ain't no way in heck you finna sit here and say, oh, let's go hit this lick, right? Okay. You get half, I get half. First of all, I know I don't need the money. You do. Therefore, you only want me to come because you don't want to do it by yourself. And you not really gonna give me half because you really need this money for something. Of course, he's not gonna tell you that. Don't even wait for him to tell you that because then you will be lying to yourself. Don't even look, people. Do not put yourself in situations that you know you cannot get out of. There is a such thing called karma. Karma, I don't like karma. Cause that lady, when she come and she come bad. Like it be your karma be bad. And if you could have done the simplest thing in the world and karma hit you, it be the worst karma. And now you gotta sit back at home and be like, damn, I wonder what the heck I did. The reason why everything I touch fails. So always be mindful of things that you do. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Those type of people only looking for self gain. I can put you in on this, but I'm not gonna give you what I just said I was gonna give you. I need it. It's not meant for you to have it. That person need it. So what did you gain? Nothing. Now you looking stupid. No. Then you have people out here who are users. You go out to every time you say go out. Yeah, I'm sorry. Every time you go out to a restaurant with your friends, it's always that one friend who always wants you to spend on them. But then when they get their money, they gone. They disappear. You don't see this person ever again. And it be like, hold the fuck up. Now, a lot of people wouldn't peep it, but if you like me, bitch, excuse my language, but girl, you got me messed up. Let me explain to you why. For the last 2-3 weeks, I didn't offer her. I didn't say, hey, let's go out to eat. By me being a good friend, I offered to pay. But every time we go out to eat, you ain't got no money. But then when you do get some money, you disappear. Oh no, it ain't gonna work like that. Let me explain something to you about those type of people. Now, I had a friend. I'm gonna just give you a experience of mine that goes with this segment. And then I'm gonna end this segment in a minute because I don't want to spend up too much time. But I had this friend, and I was going teenage years, and every time I got a little bit of money or whatever, I'll be like, oh, well, let's go here and here. Mind you, a lot of stores that was in the inner city was where we lived too. So I'll fill the girl tank up and everything. And I'll be like, can you take me here? And she'd be like, oh no, well, why don't we just stay in this area? Because most of the stores is out here, is in the inner city, which was true. But it was like, I'm trying to get the heck up from around here. I want to explore. You got the car, I get it, but I just filled your tank up. So it's been numerous of times that this didn't happen. Now, this is how I knew. Like, a lot of people was telling me that this friend was never a friend. She was a user. One day, I had some money. I was riding with her and her mother. I had some money. Everybody in the car had some money. And her mom asked me, like, Netta, do you want something to eat? And I'm like, sure, but Ma, I called her mine. I'm like, Ma, I got my own money. And she was like, well, you always buy me something to eat when even if I got some money, which is true, but that's my elder. I respect my elders. And I just picked the cheapest thing on the menu. That's just how I am. I'm not finna let nobody, like, even if I have a friend who offered me some food, I'm not gonna go overboard. I'm gonna pick the cheapest thing on the menu. Like, oh well, that burger and fry together is $5. I give you your $5 back. They be like, no, you good. Oh, that's not the point. I just want you to know that it'll be vice versa. And even if you didn't spend $5 off the menu, if I offered, I would be okay with that because that's just me. But anyway, my so-called friend go, why you buying her something to eat? She got her own money. I wouldn't have did that. So her mom like, yeah, I got my own money too, but even when I got my own money, she still buy me something to eat. So why I can't do it for her? So she was like, I'm just saying. And her mama was like, I'm not a user. I don't use people. I don't mind helping whether a person got money or not. I'm not like that. And she tell her like, I don't know where you get her from. So my friend, well, so-called friend, she got out the car and her mom say, her mom say, um, I don't know why she uses people. I don't use people. It didn't dawn on me, back then. I try not to get involved in stuff, and I don't feel like that's my what's the word I'm looking for? That's not my part. Like, that's mother and daughter. I don't get involved in that. And what really made me realize what she meant, because to me, you my friend. I don't look at things like that. I try to just be smooth, be cool, calm, collective. But like I said, a lot of people who was around me that wasn't around her was, Netta, she using you. She using you. Da 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 da. I wasn't listening to that because I'm like, no, that's my friend. She wouldn't do that. You see how naive I was? That's why I said I can go off experience because I got a lot of experience in a lot of different things. But I was naive. It was up until I got pregnant with my daughter. And she called me. She had got her little tax money. No, I called her. And I'm like, now mind you, like I said, I was pregnant with my daughter. And when you pregnant, you sit a lot, you sit at home a lot. So I was sitting at home. And I'm like, I call her, I'm like, girl, come get me, let's kick it. And she like, oh, we gonna kick it, bro, we gonna kick it. And then she like, I'm finna bring you your $50 I owe you. Let me count my money over the phone. And I'm like, girl, you don't have to do all of that. I was like, and you don't have to bring me that $50. Oh, I'm gonna bring it to you anyway. So she brought me the little $50 or whatever, and she, after she brought me the $50, she was like, we gonna kick it, we gonna kick it. Now, mind you, at the time, I started working at 15, but I was on Social Security. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat nothing. I was on Social Security growing up. because my mama